Hey guys, I believe this is 10th Street, number 10. The cops are right here somewhere going to this car. Oh, it's a homeless guy, right? They're going through his stuff. Well, where's he at? Is he in the car? Oh, that's him right there, handcuffs. Okay, I thought that was another CHP guy. So they have him here in handcuffs. They're going through the stuff. Look at that. I stare down. You see that stare down? He's the one that gave the lecture earlier. You see that stare down? Dude, if looks could hurt me, I'd be rubbing blood off my nose right now. That's a stare down, dude. It's good they're having a good time with this guy over here, topless and handcuffed. It's a good old time. Well, I guess you gotta have fun at work. You know? If you don't, you end up hating your job. Sarcasm intended. Stuff on the ground. See if they pick it up. Now, if they take him, but not his property, then they've violated his Fourth Amendment civil rights to be secure in his property. Unless they can prove that that's stolen. For all they know, that's his property. The CHP guy is pulling up my videos. The CHP just pulled up my videos. But I don't care. I mean, it doesn't affect me one way or the other. I'm pretty stoic when it comes to being ridiculed and laughed at out here. And the reason is because I'm gonna do it anyway. I mean, you can laugh at it. It's like that one saying, you can mock me, laugh at me. I forget how it all goes. This is the one thing you can't do. You can mock me, laugh at me, join me, but you will not stop me. I know I got it wrong, but I have it on my wall at work. There's a saying like that. You can mock me, laugh at me, or join me, but what you will not do is stop me. That's what it says. Something like that. But that's how I feel. You can mock me, you can laugh at me, you can ridicule me, or you can join me. But you won't stop me. That's for sure. I'm out here for a cause. And this bus only has one gear, and that's drive. So now, other than the shopping cart could be stolen, what was the reason for stopping this guy? What was their probable cause that they stopped him, handcuffed him, and started going through his property? I want to know. That's a question, though. I don't know. I'm not insinuating anything. I said before, I'm just asking. I don't know. And it was that, hey, this guy's got to have some stolen stuff. Stop him. And some people say, well, maybe they're right. You know, cops have this. Somebody told me one time, well, cops have this like sixth sense where they, no, they don't. It's called fishing. I mean, maybe, see, that cop was staring me down, dude. You know, maybe through experience, you do get at a point where you can detect, okay, he's staring me down, dude. He is staring me down. Now he's whispering to the CHP guy. But, you know, maybe they do get experience to where they can detect and go, yeah, that's a, you know, that guy's got to be a parolee or whatever. You know, maybe. But they're not God. And that's just an inkling or, you know, clairvoyant, psychic, you know. That's all that is. They don't know. These cops are really having a good time. So what are you going to do with all this stuff? Oh, now this cop's in on it. No. So is this the cop that stopped him and the CHP's just backing him up? Or I'm not understanding. Because I mean, the way they're talking to him, it's almost like they're asking what he wants to do. Oh, they're taking the cuffs off. So it was a shakedown. It was a shakedown then. Isn't that a song? Shakedown, breakdown. So, and then they're gonna just leave. Now he has to pick all his stuff up off the ground that they threw on the ground. That's how they treat the citizens in this county. The homeless in this county, they have practically no rights, even though they do have a constitutional right to the first 10 amendments and so forth, all the amendments, but you get what I'm saying, the Bill of Rights. Homeless are not afforded their Bill of Rights. They're just not. And a lot of times they don't understand what their rights are, so they just go with the program because they're afraid to go to jail, not knowing that they could stand up to these guys. See, they keep looking over here. It's not even subtle. What was that? Now, if this cop with the glasses looks back, that's because the other CHP guy is showing my YouTube channel. I think that's what he's doing. Maybe not. Looked like he was on the phone a minute ago, probably to the watch commander. This guy's still over here. They've unhandcuffed him. So now what are they going to do? It's really hot out here, so he's not cold. He probably feels better than I do as far as body or temperature because he's got no shirt on. So he probably feels that breeze a little better than I do with my t-shirt on. Sounded like they said something about a site, C-I-T-E. Like they're going to give them a citation for something. Because they have to, you know. You gotta, can't roll out without getting that. You gotta give them a reason you were there. So give the homeless guy who has no money probably a citation to appear in court and pay a fine or go to jail. If the judge is smart, he'll dismiss it. He's telling war stories. This cop's having fun. He's telling all kind of war stories. He's just a local police officer, though. They are California Highway Patrol, state cops. Freeway is right over here. You can hear all the big rigs. Well, that's a train. Train tracks are over there under the freeway. I can hear the train. I thought it was a big rig on the highway. It's a train. Yeah, I get a bad rap out here sometimes from cops. Some really cool, but I don't trust them. Sorry to say that, I don't. So if you guys think, oh, I love cops and I support them, I don't trust them. Don't trust them at all. But my mama raised me right, so unfortunately I have to be cordial until they are not cordial, and then they get back what they serve. You know, it's like the Ukaipa PD. I think his name was Jones, right? Sergeant Jones. I was nothing but nice to that guy, man. I even recorded one of his DUI arrests where the girl started going off and she threw a wine bottle at him. And I said, look at that, wine bottle in the car. And I said, she's fighting with him, and the video was pretty complimenting of the police, the way they handled it. And the next thing, he starts driving up next to me on Ukaipa Boulevard, and putting a spotlight on, putting it in my car window while I'm rolling down the road. Just drive up next to me and hit a spotlight. So I went over to the police station. Now at first I slowed down and he kept going the same speed, and I hit my turn signal and got behind him and he floored it. Went through 2 stop signs. I had to stop, so I ended up losing him. And I drove over to the police station waiting for him to go in so that I could say, hey man, what's your problem? Do you have a question? Why you keep blinding me with your spotlight? But when I got there, he went zipping really fast, went in the gate, zipped around, and then sat in his car and I drove off. Well, bottom line is, a couple weeks later, He puts a spotlight in my face intentionally, swivels it and goes, don't get mad. Are you gonna get mad? I was nothing but nice to that fat ass, you know? So thus brings us back to the moral of the story. I don't trust cops. I don't. But Mama raised me right. And I carry that burden of having to be polite or cordial until I'm served disrespect, and then I return it just like a tennis match. You serve me disrespect, I'm gonna volley it right back at you. You serve me a good, respectful, polite, what's up? You'll get that right back. Because Mama raised me right. What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing? So he's getting a citation. Did they say assault? Or saw, did you? I saw, you saw. I don't know if they said assault or you saw. Boy, that cop's just having a ball tonight. He got him a big fish, a homeless guy. They're making him pick up his stuff that they threw on the ground. I don't know, one of them's going to help him pick up his stuff and put it back up there. Well, I guess they put some of the stuff up there, it appears. Well, maybe, right? Is he looking for his ID or something? No, they would have found that, right? They're looking for something. They're looking for something. Possibly ID. Oh, he speaks Spanish too. I just heard him talking. So, señor habla español. That's why he's here. That sergeant right there. Habla español. So now it looks like they're talking radio talk, comparing HTs. Ooh, that was professional. That was professional. Did a little Dale Earnhardt. Nice try, jackass. Why don't you try being a little bit more professional? Stop being a dirtbag. Oh, I thought that was him. He's right here. You see what he did? Yeah, stop messing with the homeless. Okay? Go mind your own business. Stop messing with homeless people. Go find some real criminals. Okay? Not people that lack residency.